Hey YouTubers, it's your boy King Prodigy here. Sorry I haven't made videos in a while. Kind of been dealing with stuff, like, let's see, having to get my court stuff done because I got in trouble about mid-year for school because I got into a fight. But yeah, I know it's been a while since y'all have heard from me. I'm sorry. Also, I've been dealing with like school and stuff like that. Like, oh, it's weird. Middle of summer, why are you dealing with school? Because I gotta like sit there and figure out like a way to get into a different one. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be in the school that I am in anymore because I'm fed up with that shit. Like, I don't know. But the game that you're watching right now, it's called Canvas Rider. It's like a kind of old game. I don't know if anybody really plays it anymore. I just like it a lot because of this stuff. I'm just like, oh shit. But yeah. But other than that, like, I don't know, school kind of pissed me off in a way. I'm pretty sure all y'all can relate to that. School just pissing them off. I don't know, just sort of like dealing with people in general is not my thing. I don't like dealing with people. If you have a problem, then that's something for you to fix. Because it's just not my thing to work with. And that's all I had to deal with all freaking years, people. And I just couldn't do that. I was like, F this. And then they were putting me in classes that I didn't belong in, which basically made me fail 6 classes. Yes, I said 6. I'm not retarded either, that's the thing. I'm not stupid at all. Like, to be completely honest, I'm smarter than almost like 89% of the kids there. I just, getting put in the wrong classes is kind of the counselor's fault. Because the counselor was completely, like, responsible for my entire school schedule, and she failed bad. Like, she went off and she put me in this, because I had to get out of pre-AP chemistry because I wasn't doing good, and the reason why is because, okay, the teacher that I had for chemistry was completely boring, right? And I had to tell her that, alright? I told her that chemistry teacher, he's kind of dull, and I don't get him very well, and he speaks too slow. I want someone that can speak moderately, normal speed of talking, like what I'm talking about right now, like talking like this. Not, well, if you mix argon with helium, you get this. Like that type of speed. I want somebody to be like, well, if you mix argon with helium, this is what you get, or something like that. I don't want people going on and being really, really slow about when they speak, because I can't process it properly. It's like, it's too boring, and I actually fell asleep like 4 times in his class that year, like in a heavy sleep, and I actually missed the bell about 4 different times. In his class. It was bad. So I had to get out of his class. Well, when I tell her I want somebody to speak moderately, like a normal speed of a person, I don't mean someone that sounds like they're on crack 24/7. Because the teacher I had after him was literally like talking like she was on crack. Because that was like, oh my god. I was like, how? How do kids process this? And she had a thing to where like 93% of the kids were failing the class. Because, to be completely honest, how do you process someone that can't speak that well, like, to people in general? Like, I don't know. It was sort of like annoying in a way. Like, I didn't understand half the crap she was saying. But she tried to speak to me, and I was just like, F that. Can't deal with that. And I ended up getting in like trouble mid-year in the class. But she sat there and she told me she doesn't think that I'm stupid. She just thinks that I don't try and put forth the effort. And I was like, I told her I can't pass in a class that I can't understand the teacher. And she's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, well, you talk too fast to start off with. And yeah, she just basically was too Speedy Gonzalez for me. Like, god damn. Like, she'd go off, she'd be like, well, if you mix helium with argon, you get this and this and this and this, and like, just start rambling on and on about shit. And she'd get sidetracked and wouldn't teach me the subject. And then her voice is so fast and so just like, god damn high pitch. I couldn't process half the shit that she was saying in my head. And it's like one of those things like you can't adapt to that. Like her voice was so damn annoying. There was no way of adapting to that. And I just couldn't. And my dad was pissed off because I wasn't passing anything. And I was just like, look, if you were like me and you were in my shoes struggling because you can't get the right classes, it's just not the thing. And then when you get put into a class full of football players, because I was in football, they all kind of get rowdy, and that was what was wrong with my world history class. I had a bunch of football players in there, and they were all rowdy as hell, and I couldn't concentrate in that class. And I passed the first semester like flying colors with like a 98, but then the second semester comes around, they made a bunch of schedule movements and stuff like that, and they put like 3 different freaking football players in my class. I go off, and I'm just like, okay, hopefully these are the quiet ones, because I don't really know a lot of football players just because, like, I'm not very social. I'm just more of like, sit back and do my job, you know what I mean? Just do the football job itself. I don't take it forever on this thing. You know what? I'm done with that crap, because that one was kind of pissing me off. The fact that it kept leaning back real far. Oh, and this is more of a momentum game, like, you know what I mean? Like, it does momentum, stuff like that. Like the momentum of the bike, you barely push back, you'll lean back and do a wheelie and then hop too far. It's really hard to keep it, you know, forward. But other than that, yeah, like, wrong classes all year, and the counselor just didn't care. Like, she didn't seem to care. She pretty much told me that if I don't pass any of my classes, or if I fail like 3 more classes, if I end up failing 6 more, she goes and says, oh, you're going to get pretty much kicked out of the school is what she was trying to get at, but in a politer way. She was like, well, you're going to have to go to the school to where you go and catch up on computers, and you're not going to be able to come back to this school until you do pass. And I was just like, so you're telling me I'm going to get kicked out of school? And I was like, well, fuck you too. I was like, this is kind of your fault. Why should I have to pay for something that's your fault for putting me in the wrong classes when I told you specifically I needed what type of classes I needed? And you went off and ignored everything I had to say. And you go off and give me the worst teachers you could possibly, like, you know, find for me. And somehow it was all my fault. I was just like, seriously? I was like, whatever, I'll just deal with it. Blah, blah, blah. It was bullshit all the way through the year. I failed basically almost everything. Freaking athletics I passed, because athletics you always get a freaking 100 no matter what. And like, it's almost impossible to fail unless you never show up. Holy shit, where's my dude? Oh. I don't like this one. It's called Speed, but obviously the kid that did this was on speed. Oh god, what am I doing? Am I gonna hit anything right now? Oh shit. But yeah. But my year was kind of weird, just like, I don't know. It was in a way that I couldn't really comprehend the school year. When my friend kind of set me up in a way to get into a fight with that kid. And I didn't choose to get into the fight, no. Like, the kid wanted to talk man to man. And I was like, okay. And most people will be like, well, you were just being ignorant in the moment. I was like, no, I really, to be honest, was not being ignorant. Because you gotta give people the benefit of the doubt. Am I right or am I wrong? And I know that you're gonna be like, no, you're wrong. No, actually, to be quite honest, I gave this kid the benefit of the doubt. Saying, okay, maybe we won't fight. Maybe he'll, you know, chill about it and talk to me about something because sorry about that. Thing had to stop as you can see right here. Leave birth fan can't. It's like pointless purchases. I'm gonna get a better thing anyway. I'm gonna get a better recording thing anyway, so I'm not purchasing everything. I'm using this as a thing. Tries a little bit. So what do you end up? I'll end up earning from here. Oh, another thing is that I can't get my damn license until I start passing, which is BS. I kind of hate that. I don't like this crash interview. But, yeah, it was kind of BS when I found that out. I was like, really? I'm not going to be able to get anywhere until I pass. I was like, this is bullshit. I was like, thanks a lot, counsel. You really fucked over my life this time. And I just completely hate her. She's like one of the worst counselors ever. Like, every one of her kids is failed. My friend, it's, in my chemistry class, he got put in there. And he said he wanted somebody that could moderately speak kind of fast, but not fast, like on crack fast. Ends up getting her. Ow. And if you're wondering what that noise was, that was Rangers scoring. What they do? It might have been the bottom of like the 11th. I don't think so. I don't know if y'all heard about Rangers. They kind of lost a major player, which was Nelson Cruz, and I kind of got pissed because, in a way, I was like, well, okay, if A-Rod gets suspended for 211 games, which is 2 years, I'm okay with the suspension because at least he gets the longest, and he's always deserved to get suspended for a long period of time. Ends up, and he's the dirtiest of them all. He went off, and they had freaking proof that he had went in and tampered with the files. Is now not getting suspended because he is winning the fucking argument. And they're saying that it'd be unfair because everybody in the first time gets 50 games in an MLB rule. But this isn't his first time. He's trying to say it's his first time, but it really isn't. That he's been not been. This is what really got him. Is the fact that he was told that he's had past things where he's been supposedly told that he's on it and had to get under investigation, and that wasn't his first time getting investigated about it. He got him in trouble, and they go off and they're like, oh well, he's not getting any time now. He's getting his whole entire thing. He's going to the minor league though to improve on his skills and then coming back up. And I was just like, that's bullshit. He should just retire as is. I mean, that's complete BS. He got nothing, and all these players get something. Like, seriously? And Nelson Cruz, I would say, they keep calling him a dirty man for doing what he did, but it was only to get healthy because he had problems getting healthy, and people kept telling him that's what you need to do, is that right there, is do PEDs, and you'll get healthy. And if you're someone that doesn't really understand what those are, it's performance enhancement drugs, guys. It's basically that gets you in the game and makes you good. It's what you need now in MLB apparently to get good. But I don't know. With all that said, I think I'm gonna end the video here. Then again, I'm sorry for not uploading videos anymore. Kayla off the Skyblock thing, she kind of quit, so I'm gonna have to end up going solo from now on. But other than that, guys, stay legit. This is your boy King Prodigy, and I'm out. And don't forget to hit that like button and comment down below on how you feel about this, on my school problems and all that stuff, 'cause I think it's complete BS, and I want your opinion on it. But yeah, other than that, guys, I'm out. Have a safe rest of the summer. I know we only got like, for me, I only got like 3 weeks left. But yeah, I'm out, guys. Peace.